Good evening and welcome to Speak Up Club Saturday night number 84. Last week was an interesting session wherein we had about the inspiration series on network or net worth. That was the theme of last week's session wherein we discussed a lot about how can we build a professional network so that in the long run, that is what helps us in expanding and possibly helping us grow further ahead than what we could do as an individual. That was the theme for last week. And in that session, we have had highlights at different elements about how you need to pitch yourself, how you need to market yourself, how you need to find the purpose for which you are trying to network and get into the loop of the right people. And the more expanded your network is, and when we're talking of networking, we are not talking of the contact list that we have or the references that we have. We are talking about the people whom we have had and worked on building the professional relationships, or it could turn out well to be friendships as well. The idea is networking is the way ahead when it comes to leveraging on what possibilities you have in scaling up in your career. So today's session is an extension of that session that we had last week, wherein today what we are going to do is, because of the kind of relationship that we have built over the past months that a lot of people have been coming in here, I thought it will be a good idea to leverage on each other's network so that today what we'll be doing is we will be sharing our thoughts on what do we have to offer. So it could be professionally in terms of whatever you're doing, what expertise you have, what experience you have, what is it that is your pitch, what do you have to offer? And more importantly, also seeking what do you need? What is that area of your career, your life where you need or you're looking for guidance, you're looking for answers to help. So two parts of today's session broadly. First one is largely going to be about professional side, where we are going to talk about what is it that you have to offer, what is it that you have a unique talent of and which you are relatively better. Why? The other side, you will also be seeking what you want or what are you looking at 2022 as a year to build on, so that if at all anyone in this group or anyone who comes across this video can get in touch with you with regard to, I would like to work around this and this is what I can offer to you. So that's part one. The second part is something which is something very close to my heart, and because this is something that I've built over the years based on the simple idea that for whatever question you have, for whatever thoughts you have, whatever challenges you have, I believe someone else out there already has an answer for that, already has an experience where he has learned how to deal with it, or he has an answer to the way forward to where you are stuck. So what we'll be doing in the second part of today's session is precisely sharing what is it that you have a question in your mind, and anyone in the audience, not just me, anyone in the audience can bring in their perspective of how they dealt with something or they know something which can help you in unlock that block that you are there or experiencing at this point in time. So because the good thing is today we are a little limited in number, we can still make sure that we are getting deeper with individual conversations. So that is what will really help. Otherwise, it will end up like, okay, I'm Madhu, I'm Lakshmi, I'm an engineer, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. The beauty of today's session will be in how deep can we get to how each one of us can leverage and build the network for ourselves. So that's the idea for today. And last week when I told about how is it that we can go about building our pitch, look at the three elements that we talked about in the last week, wherein we are talking of the impact of what you say, the impression that you're making with the things that you're saying. And the last thing is about the inquisitiveness that you leave in people. What is it that you are looking for more when you make your pitch? What is it that makes people curious to know more about you? So irrespective whether you're 15, whether you're 50, whatever state or whatever age or whatever experience that you have had, I believe for people to network, like I said last week, it's going to be mutual. You have to have something which you can offer, and you have to have something which you're seeking to know, to experience, or to learn. You have to have both sides of the story. So please note, today's session Make sure it's not about self-professing or self-marketing that we're talking about. What we are talking of, it is pure and simple. What is that you can offer to people based on your age, your experience? What is it that you have to offer? What can you do something? And this idea, I've loved this concept in a kind of a organization called as BNI, which works on referrals. Again, I'm not talking of business over here right now. I'm not referring anything about business, but my sheer idea is about helping you pitch yourself. Could be turning into monetary or may not be monetary. It can purely be about building just a network. So that's the idea for today. Hi Azuddin sir, good to see you here today. Hi Uma ma'am, I'm waiting for your camera to be on.
Hello sir, just give me 5 minutes.
Sure. Okay, with that, let's get going. So let's begin with who's coming up first. Mr. Engineer. Lakshmi, go ahead.
Yeah, actually we can talk about our how we are helping them others, right?
Sure. How, what is it that you can offer to people with regard to your experience, your expertise, and what is it that you're also looking for? So in that sense, the aspect where what you're looking for, maybe if you can find some link over here in this group where you can get the right reference, you can get the right opportunity to connect with someone where you can start working around things. So we are not asking a favor, we are asking for the references where we can start building on things. So go ahead, Lakshmi.
Yeah, actually here first I'm going to office like that. Office I have some contacts actually. Customer contacts. Whenever actually I'm working in real estate as well as electrical engineer, so I'll get multiple tenants. For example, CTS, IBM, L&T, or Wipro, like that. All the customers it come to our tech park, Mysore Tech Park, small tech park, who are coming. Actually, at present, it full-fledged operation and the infrastructure is ours only available. So I will get contacts. Again, whenever some friends they asking, I will give a referral. This is actually my friends, their close friends, they will ask, right? I will get HR and all or top level people. So that time I will refer them. This is first small things. Next, actually, again, CSR we are doing that corporate social responsibilities. In that, actually, usually we'll do Dasara time, we will do for the police and everyone, right? The food we will give. Again, children's we will help the slum area children's for them education. Before actually, when I have joined that time, actually they are how we can say they are simply they will give amount, will give some trust like that. Once I have joined, then we need to go and see the place. It should be end user, or else we are giving to principal, they may use. Actually happened the same thing. So they will books and everything we given, again they collected fund from them, again they distributing. So we went that slum area, each and every home we went, that small slum area. So we reach out directly to them. So we are started helping now directly. Fund is directly going actually to them. Again, TiE Mysore like that one entity is there. This world, all over world is the TiE actually. The TiE membership, if you're saying, that is very good network actually. If networking, how you are saying BNI is business related. They used to call us. We'll go right. Actually, I'm taking care of the entire building. So civil, electrical, mechanical, purchase, everything I'm heading. So they used to call me their guest. I'll go and I'll go. They will explain me. This is so and so. The electrical related. You can call us. All one solution will give you. If you want something, you can call me. They will refer their friends like that. The BNA different groups also will be there. So I used to attend that meeting also. Again, the TiE Mysore actually how it will be work. That is also non-profit organizations. Actually, Mysore King is there, right? He came and inaugurated in our facility only. Our owner, he is called Sidmurji like that. He inaugurated in Mysore. We supposed to start in Mysore like that. That is also very good networking actually. So if you are going there, so you will get a lot of people that local as well as Bangalore people. That all top people they will come. So suppose you have any issues, you can discuss with them. If you want some help, also you can ask them. All top level as well as that all the people will be there. Surely you will get a solution, whatever it is. Whatever it is, that is also we are working on that.
So again, what are you looking for?
Yeah, actually, if the helping means I'm not looking anything. I can help them. Someone is there asking means reason that small company started. We are just we are putting on status also, a lot of people they're getting job.
Mm.
So like that for me, actually, nothing I'm going to get there. Actually, I get some satisfaction. Reason someone can help, I can help someone. Reason whenever I started my career, I struggled first initially, but I'm getting some self satisfaction.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi. I think that was a really interesting pitch for the things, for the wonderful work that you're doing. Welcome, Chetan. Good to see you. We were just talking about, we began with Lakshmi now, where he was talking about what he has to offer, what is the thing that he does, and something that can be helpful. Wonderful, Lakshmi. Who's coming up next? Madhu.
For me, my strength and whenever I explain to someone about whatever I learn, suppose for example, we 10 went to one institution or to learn something, when faculty explain something after the class or maybe in the breaks, whatever they, everyone have a doubts, most of the time I'm able to explain them little deeper, maybe in the graph way on the depth and all those things. In that reason, many places where I went, even in corporate trainings also, I have a very good relation with people because of that skill. Because no, Madhu, what is that? I didn't understand. Can you explain? So that make me little more interest to hear. I mean, whatever faculty is teaching. So I understand, and I'll try to put in. No, just I understand the empathy of opposite person. I'll try to keep it in a, depends upon their level, whether their experience or maybe in the very freshers kind of thing. So I guess that's my strength, and I am very happily of offering that. And even long back people, maybe from 2014, whoever we worked on, even still they call. I heard these technologies. Can you give me only just 5 minutes brief about that, so that I can I can learn later? Because if you tell basics, I can understand well. So I felt like many times that's my strength, and always, even now also, I will offer to the people in my corporate and everywhere. So that is my strength. People will connect me more for that also, especially at least in professional. And what I am expecting, I think means actually I am a person who knows everything and who knows what to do. But implementation part is a place where at least I believe I know this is my weakness, or I know I have to improve this. In such a way, I have a problem of in my communication. I just wanted to improve my communication, not only speaking. I'm not talking about in English and all those things. Especially if I listen to some people, we feel like concentrationally, we want to listen them. That kind of speech I wanted to give one day. That is my motto. So if anyone of course our complete community is kind of such so that's my whole expectation from anyone or anywhere else.
Interesting,
Thank you.
Madhu. Interesting. Beautiful things about good explanation. Now, where I found the missing link was you're good at explaining and you're saying you have a challenge in implementing it. So with regard to communication and in general, the way you speak, I think right now, let me tell you, there's no intention of promoting anything over here, but where I'll keep responding wherever I feel something which is relevant. I'll keep responding, and I would want equally every one of you all to respond. One platform where you can work around, I think Uma ma'am would have already told you that, is Toastmasters.
I'm already
my own. You're already a Toastmaster.
Recently joined, maybe
Wonderful.
1 month
That's a
before.
good platform. Then right now,
Yeah.
luckily for you, what's happening is that Toastmasters is a platform where it is open for different clubs and different times. So just make sure, like Uma ma'am has had her own journey in Toastmasters. I've seen her attending here, there, everywhere. I've seen her everywhere. So in that way, the idea for you to build on that is to keep listening more and keep delivering more. That is how you will improve on whatever you're looking for in wholesome communication. You will improve on that. That's one thing that you can focus on. Apart from that, like, our platform is always there, and I've always told people, if anyone has any idea and they want, okay, I want to speak for 15 minutes, I'm more than happy. If you're adding value to everyone else, I'm more than happy. Please join in. I'll get 15 minutes free time to listen, because I have to take the lead always. I always do this thing. So Madhu,
I wanted to share one more thing about
Sure.
one more thing here. Whenever I join our 9 o'clock every Saturday, I feel like today I have to improve my speaking and I have to speak nothing. But by the time when I connected with the topics and people, it will come from, dil se aata bolte na. I say, I mean, it will come like that, and I completely forget about my whatever I want to improve my speaking and all. In such a way, our topics and all is connecting. So I feel
Madhu, there are two different
that's,
things over here. One is impromptu speaking, because you are not coming into the session prepared on the topic like I do, obviously. Whatever you see me doing is in the mind, it's all working out and building in the content structure and everything. I'm working on that. And that's the reason I said, if you want to focus on that, prepare on something based on relevant of the theme. If you have an idea, I've always told people, if you have an idea, you think this is something which we can build a session on, please come forward. And I'm more than happy. If you come prepared, you're getting a chance to deliver what you thought. And you can work on building there. Impromptu, suddenly if I ask you a question and you are responding, it won't be a kind of that is also a development point. But what you are looking for is a structured delivery which you want to improve. So work on that. So possibly you can use that opportunity here. So thank you, Madhu, for that. So focus on how you can find and expose yourself more. I myself, let me tell you, I myself in the last 2.5 years since I joined Toastmasters, I found this difference. Until then, it was a lot more constrained in whatever I was doing, and a lot less challenging, because it was more like, हाँ ठीक है, hobby की तरह करना है कर लो, जैसे जब मौका मिलेगा तब कर लेंगे. But once I realized that I have to push myself, I found the answer in doing, and as a result, learning things. So that's the thing. Wonderful. Who's coming up next? Chetan.
I stay in Pune. I run a coaching institute under the name Chanakya Institute. I, along with my wife Gauri and few other teachers. So basically, my subject is mathematics, and it's my passion or love for mathematics that I am a math teacher. So basically, I want to grow this network of students. I like helping the students. So anyone in our group, if anyone in our group needs help with mathematics, I can provide the help. Yes.
And what are you looking for?
I'm very poor in mathematics, sir.
Madhu, we are well past the time. अपना हो गया मैथ्स का. अपन बस जाके सुपरमार्केट में जितना पैसा देना है बैलेंस करेक्ट कर रहे हैं, तो बस अपना काम हो गया. We are more than happy with that. Akanksha,
I am looking for students.
Interesting. So guys, because each one of us have met for a long time, and I think we have seen Chetan for a long time now. If at all, at any point in time, if someone feels, or if someone has a reference with regard to someone finding mathematics challenging, or they are looking for tuition or whatever it is, you can surely consider Chetan. And as for the contacts, let me tell you, at any point, just remember the name of the person, and you can just get in touch with me that can you share the contact of this person. I'll ask that person whether it's okay to share or not, and I'll pass it across to whomsoever it is. I don't want to make it an open platform where it starts becoming spamming and all those things. That's the reason I don't open the group. Okay.
I just forgot to mention the age group. Actually, it's from 7th grade to 12th grade. 7th to 12th.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, so that's the age group that you're talking of. So just explain for the ones who have joined in a little late, what we are doing today is we are trying to understand what is it that each one of us in this group has to offer, and what is it that we're seeking from people or anyone. It might not come from the people who are listening to this right now in this meeting, but it can come from anyone. So what is it that you are offering? What can you offer when it comes to what is it that you are good at, and what is it that you're looking for, is what we are looking at this session as of now. So who's coming up next? Uma ma'am.
If you can speak, you can influence. And if you can influence, you can change lives. Is it not? How many of you agree with this statement? Well done. So many of us, we don't know how to express our thoughts. And we have that SWM syndrome. Someone watching me. No? We suffer with that disease. What if somebody thinks if I don't speak well? What if my grammar is wrong? What will they think if I make any mistake? So these are the hesitations that some people have while speaking. So English is like any other language. It is nothing special. You can also speak English. So I recommend anybody who wants to learn English fluently to come to me. I will help them. And English learning can be fun. I have conducted many sessions for children where you can teach them English to appreciate the nuances of English through jumble, crosswords, puzzles, riddles. So in that way, they develop an interest towards English. And you can teach it to elders also. So that hesitation will go, and then they take an interest, and then their fluency also improves. So nowadays, all executives and their projects, their communication skills are very important. So if your communication skill is good, you stand out in the crowd, is it not? So I'm there to help you, and any references are welcome. And for people who are not able to afford, I'm always ready to help them free of cost. That also I would like to say here. Any child who needs any help, or any person who is not able to afford also, I would like to help them.
Interesting. And what are you seeking?
I would like to impact thousands of lives in improving their English. No, it should not be a barrier to them. If they want to go ahead in life, just go ahead. Just like a child falls down, struggles to get up, but then it makes an effort. So like that, in English also, like it's like any other language. You don't feel inhibited. Just go ahead. I'm there to help you. So I need more and more people. So I have some WhatsApp groups where I give them some topics to speak on daily. And in that way, I help them. So I am a little digitally, what do you say? I'm not so digital savvy. Yeah, digital challenge. So I would like anybody to help me to make modules of the courses. If anybody can help me, that will be of great help. Many tech savvy persons are here. So it will be a win-win situation for both of us. If you can help me, nothing like it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am, for that wonderful pitch about the idea that you have. And like I said, Uma, just for clarity, till what age group do you have, or what is the kind of age group of people that are taking classes from you? So is it limited to younger generation or the school going ones, or what is the exposure?
Yeah, many executives, many of my students are here, like Lakshmi Narayan, Madhu, and even young students are there in Akanksha's age, or even less than that, maybe from the year of 7 to up to whatever age I can teach.
Okay,
no problem.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Thank you. Thank you for that. I would just like to mention with regard to the modules or the technology part, which you said, I think Chetan has an app, I believe, or some reference, kind of a coaching app where you can actually upload your videos and do a lot of organizing stuff, which you do when it comes to running these programs or trying to create like a course or something. I believe Chetan, you referred something to me. I still don't know the exact name, but
Class Plus.
Yeah, so there's something like a Class Plus. I'm not sure of the investments and all, but I believe there are a lot of companies in the market which have an infrastructure already in place. All you have to do is, based on your structuring, just record videos and put it there, or how are you, the material and all those things. So there is something like already a school structure which is there. What you have to do is just go in and based on your content and how do you want to manage your classes, or you can do the classes, you can share the videos on that platform. So maybe you can ponder over that and see how you can get the support of something which is already running and up in the game already. I'm not sure of the charges though. Surely you can discuss those details.
Personalized app on our name.
That's also possible.
Yes.
So if you're looking at building, like you have Speak and Grow, if you want to build a brand out of it and the way you want to grow, you can maybe create an app and see how you want to operate that. I would suggest you to take it offline with Chetan, because he's been in this industry and he knows how he's not the creator of it, but he's also using it. So in that sense, I would suggest you to get in touch with him to get the details of it and see what is workable or what is not. I hope that helps you. Who's coming up next? Rabia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, just I can say that myself at the level of teaching, I teach many students, many batches I had come across and have taught them, and I'm connected with them. And I feel that this is the best option and this is the best way of getting connected with the people around you, because this is something very personal, I feel. because in any other office or any other organization or any other way of profession, if we have to deal with, that will be little formal. But here we become informal too. We get connected, we become very close to them, to counsel them, to ask their problems, to solve their problems as such. So teacher is not just a teacher who is on the other side of the table and stand and give a lecture as such, but we are connected with them, closely to them, and we guide them, we help them. As just now I have heard about Uma ma'am, I'm really grateful for her thought, as well as I feel that she is doing a noble job. And there are a few students of mine, ma'am, who are underprivileged, who are below the line of poverty, and they could not afford to go for any kind of coaching for, especially for English as such. So because they just approached me many a times, but due to time constraint and my personal reasons, I'm unable to spare extra time for them. So I teach them in my class, but apart from that, I cannot spare out time for them. But I was looking up for some way or channel where I can just guide them to go connected with and learn something out of it. And if you give me a permission, or if you grant me permission, then I would like to guide a few of the students to join your session to improve themselves. As you wanted to help them, they are very needy people who are waiting for such a chance to be given. So thank you.
Okay, Rabia, thank you. So
Go ahead.
wonderful.
You can give my name.
Wonderful, wonderful. So we can stay connected
Thank
post
you, ma'am.
the session for this. Akanksha.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What do I say? All of the people here are teachers working. They can offer something. As a student, what do I offer? Except the part that I will listen to whatever you have to say.
Okay. So what are you seeking then?
Nothing as of now.
Iska gaya network, kuch nahi banne wala iska. All the best. I'll come back to you later. So Rashmi, how are you doing? Good to see you after a good long Christmas, New Year and every break. You're on mute.
Happy to see you all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I really feel very pleasure to talk to everyone. From my side, I'm homeopath and yoga therapist. So whatever health related issue, and if you are feeling like a steroid and antibiotic, you are fed up and there is no way. So you are always welcome to ask me anything. I will give free advice.
Rashmi,
Yes?
I'm married. I'm married. I don't see a way. Please help.
Pardon?
I'm married and I'm feeling stuck. I'm not sure where to go.
So,
Go ahead, Rashmi. Go ahead, Rashmi.
No, the health related any issues or any like what it called, if you need some even like a mental issue or physical issue, I will deal with that. And at present I am practicing and I have fantastic result. So think about it. My communication and conversation is not that much good, so I can't convince you.
Sometimes it's not always about how well or how good we are at convincing, but if you have the skill and if you're able to deliver that, that's what matters. I believe that's what I would say for everyone over here with regard to Rashmi. We have seen her for a long time over here in the club, and her inputs and her ideas have always showed the positive way and the spiritual way towards what we can do and how we can do it better. So Rashmi, by any chance, so how do you consult if someone wishes to have a consult you or talk to you about any of their challenges?
Because of this COVID, I have like a net on Zoom I'm consulting.
Okay.
And giving them medicine and advice and all. And Zoom also I have like a yoga also therapeutic way I'm giving to advice on Zoom only. Nowadays everything is on Zoom. Before I had my own clinic, in the Brentwood, there is a tiny house surgery. I was sitting for consultation.
Okay. Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you for that introduction about what you do, and I think it'll be a great resource if at anyone over here would like to need any consulting or any help with regard to their health or yoga or any specific things that Rashmi mentioned. Thank you for that. So Vinay, you're joining us for the first time today, and here's your chance to share with us what do you do or what do you have to offer that's special to you.
Before that, I want you all to guess my age.
आते ही एग्जाम चालू हो गया. You should be around 30 to 35.
Okay.
Maybe
Uma ma'am?
28 to 30.
Okay.
23.
I can say
Rashmi is doing all the calculations, permutation, combinations.
Yeah, 30 to 35.
20 to 25.
20 to 25.
Akanksha, don't take him closer to you, please.
Okay. And Rashmi ma'am?
Rashmi, we couldn't hear you. I think there's a lag or there's a break.
I didn't ask. What is the question?
What could be Vinay's age? Wild guess.
Is around below 40.
Chalo, ye acha safe number hai. Go ahead, Vinay.
Okay. You will get to know in some time. So basically, let me tell you in the way of a story. When I completed my class 10th, I had two options. One is science and another is commerce. I chose commerce, and in the commerce there was a subject, business studies. I have seen or studied this subject, and this struck me in a different way. It taught me how an organization or a company work, whether it is a finance, HR, marketing, how it operates, and it excites me. Then only I decided that I want to make my career in corporate. Then I start working around that. I joined a Bachelor of Commerce course in University of Calcutta. During that, I have done 2 internships under a C-level public speaking coach. His name is Jubin Rashid, based in Kolkata, and he used to train senior executive of CEOs or CFOs of Johnson & Johnson, Lux, companies like that. Get to know a lot of things from him. After that, once I read somewhere that fear of public speaking in many people is more than fear of death. And I have also this much of fear of public speaking. When I was in Kolkata, I get to know about Toastmasters. I spent 2 years of thinking, but not taking action to go there and attend. You know why? I have seen YouTube videos that members were so confident speaking, and I was not even a good or fluent in my English. Then how I can go there? But I have decided, I took a step and joined Toastmaster in the month of January last year. Currently, I am president of Toastmaster of Dhanbad, and I keep attending conferences. Like I recently got selected as one of the delegate at a Harvard College conference, and which will be conducted in Harvard campus in the month of February 18 to 21, where Nobel Prize winners and CEOs came and give their learning. I am also inclined toward volunteering. I started teaching underprivileged kids in the during the pandemic, when the lockdown get eased, because I read somewhere in the newspaper that India will face a huge economic loss because many school kids were not able to attend their classes. That's why I also volunteered in United Nations in a research project, and I keep connecting many people from different backgrounds. So if you ask me what I have to offer, I can help you to give information about a lot of conferences which not only held in India but abroad. Also, I have few contacts where I can help you with getting a good internships. And if you ask me what I am seeking, but before that, let me ask you another question. Lifebuoy is a brand which every one of us, I believe, know, but which company manufacture?
Is it HUL? I'm not sure.
HUL.
Yes, Hindustan Unilever. Second, Classmate notebook, which company manufacture?
ITC.
ITC?
Yeah.
Absolutely, ITC. Parachute hair oil, which company manufacture?
Unilever?
Marico.
Marico. I believe I have some. I have one person from FMCG industry. Basically, Marico, FMC or ITC, Hindustan Unilever, Britannia.
More than FMCG industry, he's our club's market guru. So he keeps a lot of track on markets and companies and what do they do.
By the way, I am tracking FMCG closely, so I.
That's the case.
Okay,
Yes,
okay. Yeah, so I am inclined towards that particular industry in the sales role. And if someone have anyone working or someone have any contact, I would like to work as a sales intern or sales trainee in companies like HUL, ITC, Marico, Britannia, Godrej, like that. So yeah, that's all from my side.
Interesting, Vinay, but people over 40 are not getting internships. Tell us your age first.
Okay. Yes, I have told you that I will tell you my age at the end. I have completed my graduation last year from University of Kolkata. I am 23.
Oh my God!
Akanksha, take a shot.
I told correctly, right?
Absolutely.
22.
Yeah, Lakshmi Narayan told me that he is between 20 to 25, and once he also mentioned that he is 23. Yes, I look like 35 or someone said,
no.
Oh my God.
Whosoever said about 30 or anything, they talked about the smart look that you have, not about the aged look that you're talking of. So it's a compliment.
I always guess the smallest age.
We were talking about biology, not biological age.
We are talking of the mental age. Thank you.
My God,
thank you.
someone, yeah, I really, first time someone guessed that Vinay is above 35. Oh my God. Akansha also.
It's time to start using those FMCG products now. I think for us to get a better picture. Saundarya Sabun.
Yes, Vinay, definitely you are not looking like 23.
Now, Rashmi, please add whether that's a compliment or that's a comment. Otherwise, we'll have to take a guess for that.
No, compliment.
Okay, thank you, Rashmi, for that. Thank you, Vinay. That was an interesting pitch, and what I loved the most about it was, despite knowing your age at the end of it, made us put all the entire story in perspective. That was wonderfully said, and thank you for all the things that you have shared. And let me tell you again, for everyone else, if any connects, now you know at 23 if he's able to accomplish so much and be so much and do all that he has done. I believe if you have any leads in the FMCG companies, do share and shoot it across to Vinay. It will be that company's luck for having him there. Thank you for that, Vinay. Who's coming up next? Sri Krishna.
What I have to say?
Now, don't worry. Vinay is 23. You also can be 23, or you can be 40 and still not have accomplished as much as Vinay has done. So it's okay. Whatever it is, however it is, go ahead, shoot. What is it that you have to offer?
Well,
What are you seeking? That's okay. That's okay. To begin with, we can all begin the process and then get to know what is it that I can still offer.
okay, to improve my knowledge in stock market. और कुछ अभी नहीं आ रहा. So yeah, this one I can say.
Okay, interesting. Hasanuddin sir, how are you doing? Hasanuddin sir, are you there? Shubhadra. Nitesh.
Sir.
Nitesh.
Sir.
How are you doing?
Fine, sir.
Shubhadra, I'm coming to you next. So Nitesh, what do you do and where are you and what are you seeking?
Sir, what do you mean?
Good evening. Tell me.
Sir, your voice is striking.
Okay, I think
Your
there's some
voice is
bandwidth
striking.
challenge. Okay.
Sir, net balance is not nice. Your voice is striking.
Okay, no problem. Then we'll get back to you later. I hope that's fine. Shubhadra ma'am, how are you?
Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year to all of you. Me, I'm neither seeking anything nor going to give out anything like Uma ma'am, Rabia, and all others. I'm happy to live because of the Omicron, Corona, everything. Stay put in my house with the mask all the time. Thank you.
Inside house also.
Inside house also when my helper comes to work. She works in the house for about 4 hours. So those 4 hours also I wear a mask.
Interesting.
I am above. I mean, okay, Uma is maybe probably, slightly younger than me, but I'm the senior most in this group. I mean, maybe Akanksha is the youngest and I'm the senior most. So I'm happily living a retired life. Now and then I try to help someone in Toastmasters. Whether they take it or not, that's immaterial. But I give my opinion. Like I am always there to give my opinion to Rahul, whether he likes it or not. All the time. As soon as I see anything Rahul says, I'll give him my comment. And he will be thinking, oh my God, this lady has got nothing but to give a comment at the end of the day. That is exactly what I am doing nowadays. Attending all Toastmasters meetings, sitting in my drawing room. And now I have shifted from the drawing room to the bedroom. So that's my life at present. And I congratulate everyone in this group for having brilliant ideas to help someone or other. My idea is to give my opinion to guys like Rahul. Over to you.
Thank you, Shubhadra, for that interesting reason why you're here without much to offer, and yet you're here every week, every Saturday night, and I love the way you share your opinion whenever everyone is applauding. I have someone who's there, get this right. That is something that I love about Shubhadra ma'am. Every time she's there in the picture. So thank you, Shubhadra ma'am. So who are we left with? Anyone else has to share? What is it that they have to offer and what is it that they're seeking? Anyone else left here? Who's there? Okay, nobody over here up until now. So what I'll be doing is, Rahul, Vinay, go ahead. Quick, but because we're already inching closer to the closing time.
Absolutely. So I want Akansha to please unmute and please introduce herself. That exactly is she a school student, or which subject she love, or in which class she is?
Akansha, मैं नहीं चलूंगा. You will need someone like Vinay to come and tell you.
Good evening, everyone. This is Akanksha. I'm from Hyderabad and I'm a student, 10th class student. I don't like many subjects. It depends on which I score the best marks. Once it'll be mathematics. Usually it's mathematics, though I get the marks or I don't get, it's usually mathematics. And I love reading books and solving puzzles from time to time. So usually half of my time goes on the laptop, either on social media or writing something, reading, or solving any random puzzles.
Okay. So how many of you agree that being a member of this group or present here is itself a sign of development, and Akansha is on right track? Who agree with me?
Akanksha का तो tension मत लो. Actually, problem ये है, Vinay, you have joined just today. The problem with the group is that I'm the host for the session and I have attended less sessions than Akanksha here. She's attended 83. We are at 84th session. She's attended 83 sessions of the Speaker Club until now. And so actually why she didn't introduce or why didn't she say anything is because everyone knows her.
Oh my God.
And when she said there's a puzzle that she loves puzzle, she actually puts across a puzzle face every time someone asks her something.
Okay.
So that's the story of Akanksha here.
Okay. Akansha, as you mentioned that you love reading book, I want to give a PDF version of a book and I want you to read that. And my mentor wrote that book on success after reading 70 book on success. You can tell that this book is summary of 70 different books which he read. I want to give you the PDF and read. At this very age, if you get the idea that how and what element make one successful, I think I can help you in this way.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much.
Interesting. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Rabia. Bolo.
Yeah, can that be shared to others too? So even we can be benefited.
So maybe what we can do is, Vinay, if you have the option of attaching it in the Zoom chat over here, you can do it. Everyone can save it right away. If that's possible, check it out. If that's possible. Otherwise, you can share it with me. I'll let the people whoso is requesting the book to be shared with me. I'll share it across to them.
Definitely. So currently, I don't have that book in my laptop. No and I will share it with you personally. You can post it in the group or you can share individually.
I'll do that. Okay. So next coming was the second part. We are already inching towards the close of the session, but yet I will be opening up the second part of the session today, which was about seeking to know. Each one of us have so many questions which have been lingering and bothering us for a long time. Or you're stuck somewhere, you have a challenge, you have certain doubts, you don't know what next or where next. Anyone of you on any topic which is not related to today's session or something related to that, anything that you have in your mind which you would like to ask. So you can ask me or you can just ask to everyone in the group, and anyone who can respond to that will be more than happy to reply. Any questions that you have, you want to ask. That's what I call utilizing the collective wisdom that we all have. Here in this room, we have people of 15, we have people over 60, we have men, we have women, we have people who have had an upbringing in a urban background, rural background, staying outside the country, within the country. We have had people of all diverse backgrounds, of different experiences, different challenges, different ways they have grown up and become what they are. And so possibly I dare each one of you all to shoot a question that you have in your mind, and let's see, maybe you will find an answer from anyone over here in this group.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, Madhu, shoot.
Yeah.
After that, Lakshmi.
Yeah. So everyone will have their peak productivity days, maybe now and then. So for example, today I have worked very well, or I have learned something more, I have achieved good. For example, for exam preparation also, we feel like today I read a lot, and suppose if I read like this, 1 month is enough to crack the state rank. That kind of productivity we'll have in some days. Is there any tip, or is there any motivation or anything which we can follow at least maximum days? Because I know even I used to write my journal and all those things. I feel like today I achieved very good. Is it not possible? Why every day? Because of course I'll try, but maybe some of you also come across this, because that obviously will increase our like strength to reach our goal earlier than what it is happening right now. That's there in my mind from long days.
Interesting, Madhu. Anyone would like to share their experience or their practice, which they do, not an opinion, or I read this somewhere. I'm looking for someone who has actually achieved or is able to do what Madhu is saying, having consistently productive days and finding your answer to dealing with things in a better way and on a consistent basis, not based on that one-off good day that you're having or some cyclical patterns that we experience. Anyone would like to respond, and make it quick because we're already at 10. Pragya, you wanted to say something? Shoot, Pragya.
Okay, so this is something which I used to do when I was in my job. And how I used to do it was that, suppose most of the times it happens because we feel that we have done a lot today. We get super happy about it, and that's where the mind says that, okay, you have done enough, you don't need to do it the next day. So what you can do is, when you suppose whatever you've done this particular day, you set a higher target. If you have read 5 pages, you set a target before ending this day that tomorrow is supposed to be 6 pages. If you are not able to do it, you are not doing enough. You need to keep training your brain by the end of that particular day to not get in the flow and be super happy and not do the thing next day. Rather, you give a higher target to it. That's where when you sleep in the night, your brain will be active and your brain will be continuously thinking of how am I going to do the next target which I'm having. If you leave the target then and there achieved, you feel it is achieved, you leave the target then and there, then the brain kind of eases out, and it feels that, okay, you have done enough, you've done a very good job, you're amazing, and that's when it asks for a break.
Okay,
so one
interesting.
From me is set the target a day before ending this particular day. Set your target a little higher.
I think
thank you, Pragya. Thank you.
I think what I heard by Lakshmi a few weeks ago is an answer to your point also, wherein he said that plan your days. When you know ahead, well in time, this is what is to be done, there's a high likelihood for you to deliver on that. While if you're going in the flow, there could be a chance that, okay, I am in a bad mood, I'm having an off day, I'm low on energy, and if I have to do this thing, I'll do it. If it's a compulsion, non-negotiable, you'll do it. So things like that will happen where the low part will come in. I think that was something that I learned from Lakshmi when he shared that. Lakshmi, go ahead.
Actually, one more thing, what I am doing, I have an Excel sheet. Whenever that actually I can't do, right, I will put it there. Whenever I have less work, I will take there, means even next to 1 year I have whatever work is, right, I can do. Or else I will keep on ask my friends. I don't know, right? I will ask my friends 3 days once. This I will keep on update, as well as I can, whenever I want, I can engage myself. I will create pressure to me.
Interesting. Thank you. I hope Madhu that answers you. Anyone else wants to share something? Akanksha, shoot. Rabia, shoot. After that, Akanksha. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to address Vinay.
No, the point is Madhu. Madhu has asked the question.
No. Actually, I have a question to ask Vinay. May I?
नहीं, वो बाद में आएगा. वो बाद में आएगा. अभी पहले मधु का चल रहा है. Let's close one and then move on to the next one. Akanksha, go ahead.
Yes, so I have a little different views about this. Planning your days ahead, because that never worked for me. Going with the flow did. Because as someone who does experience flows, as everyone else does, even I do. So what I can say is, what I do is go with the flow, because at that time, the low needs to be given some attention to. Because you're feeling something, and let that feel that in that moment and get over with it. So I think feeling that at that moment also works.
Interesting, Akanksha. I think your marks explain that. But on the other side of it, what I would say is that the point that you also said is right, Akanksha, with regard to acknowledging the lows. But for acknowledging the lows, the important thing is to understand ourselves of what is the pattern that we fall in. When Madhu said about having the highs and the lows, my idea is you should be aware of your peak performance time in a day. I've always told this to people. I have a habit of working at night 11 to 1 on Living Life, because I know that is the time when I am fully geared up, fully active mentally or whatever. If people tell me to do it at morning 5 o'clock, I won't. You need to recognize what is your peak performing time and leverage on that time. For rest of the time, when you know you have the energies which are low, make sure you have those tasks which do not require your mental attention. That is how you can pass off that time which is a low by still accomplishing things and making sure that while your peak hour is there, while your peak performance time is there, you are able to deliver much more rather than checking of your email or writing the draft or things like that during your peak time. So utilizing your peak times is something which is there. Other aspect also, which Akanksha said, is that going the flow, I would say, look at how not having the to-do list, like what we Lakshmi, which Lakshmi mentioned, not about having the to-do list, but having a point where we are talking of that this is what I'm going to do for this 1 hour. It is called focused time allotment rather than to-do list, because if you have a to-do list and you have 10 things to do, you'll invariably begin with the easiest task and not with the task which is most important. The to-do list will have 10 things which is not segregated based on the importance of it. It is segregated based on these 10 things. And what will you do? The bottom 4 things which are easy, you'll complete that. The remaining 6 tomorrow. The remaining 6 again tomorrow. While the reality is that those 6 things are the ones which you need your attention. And so focus on doing this thing. I've started to do this thing not just for professional works, but also in the things which I want to enjoy. I give a slot to calling friends, 1 hour for calling friends, following up with friends, making time for them. That is also a task which I've given myself. So whatever you're doing, make sure rather than focusing on as a to-do list, focus on how is it that you want your day to be. At afternoon 3 to 4 o'clock, what do you want to do? And when you have that, everything else moves off. And you'll be able to focus and build your energy, and you'll be able to accomplish more by the end of the day because you know you have planned your day and these all things require your attention. I hope that answers you, Madhu.
Yes. A lot of
this is getting interesting. Next week, I'm going to have a session on this only. Ask me anything. And I'm talking of not me. I'm talking of the entire group. On one point, we were able to invest over the last 8 minutes. We have discussed this thing, and I think everyone is getting collective wisdom of what works and how it works. I think it's a wonderful idea. Next week's session is finalized. It will be ask me anything. Who's coming up next? Rabia, shoot your question to Vinay.
Yeah, actually, Vinay, I just would like to know that since long I have been in a teaching line, and those things is a part of my life. That is not a thing, but it's my utmost desire that I must go even for the international level to speak up to the people around, as you have been a part of international conference and all to connect with. So is there any chance for me to have a channel to come to that level or to get connected with? Can you help me out so that followed by me are many more people to join me as well? So what is the way for me to go for that level? Thank you.
Basically, Vinay, she's asking what are the opportunities or options where she can know what are the opportunities which can come up in the future, or find out where she can join in, or she can become a part of such networks so that she gets opportunities in the future to leverage on that. So that is what Rabia is mentioning.
Exactly. Thank you.
Absolutely. So there are a few platforms. You can join LinkedIn, because I get all the updates about the international conferences from that application only. You can connect with me personally. We can connect over WhatsApp, and whenever I get updates about these kind of conferences, I immediately send you. I am also part of few groups which regularly send scholarships or volunteering opportunity abroad. So I can also share the group link with you. Another thing, there are selection process which is bit different from Indian conferences, like they ask you to submit your essay, and the question is why you want to attend this conference. If you get selected, what you can bring to the table. So you need to have a clear idea about this. Then after, a small interview round were conducted for the delegates or for the members. Then they evaluate the whole profile, your resume, and then the final email got circulated to the eligible or the best suited participants for the conference. This is the selection process, and I hope I answered your question.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you, Vinay. I think that brings an important point, that with the pandemic and the world going virtual right now, there's a lot of accessibility that everyone has. There are a lot of free workshops, free seminars, and free events like which Rabia mentioned. There are a lot of opportunities, just that you have to be on the right platform to know what is happening where. And like Vinay mentioned, there will be a few instances where there's a screening process, because they are not just allowing everyone and anyone. They will be looking at what are you bringing to the table. So that is something which you also have to work around, that when you are talking about your college or you as an individual, whenever you are applying somewhere, they will be seeking based on the topic or based on the theme or what is it that they are trying to address in that conference. They'll be asking what is it that, or why should you be here and why not the other person? And that's where you have to have a clarity on what are you seeking and what is it that you can offer. Wonderful. Thank you for that question, Rabia, and thank you for that detailing, Vinay. Anyone else, any other question? We'll take one more and we'll continue with next week. Yes, Vinay, go ahead, shoot.
Yeah, as I can see, a lot of senior members are here in the group, and I am the second youngest. Yeah. So I want to ask that at this age, for me, the priority is getting good marks, getting in a good college, getting good salary. But as you have spent a big chunk of your life, what would you recommend or suggest? Any one recommendation or suggestion to the to my age of people, that yes, this matters most in your life, but people generally of my age don't focus during that period or time. So what one recommendation or one suggestion would you like to give? Yeah, Rahul, I can see you.
No, I'm not coming first. I'm most often the last one to come.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
I would like to go. Subhadra ma'am, if you would like to answer, I think here's something that you can offer. Rabia, I'm coming. Everyone will get a shot to shoot at this point. Rabia, go ahead first then.
Yeah, Vinay, I would like to say that at this age, yes, we inspire for many other things in our life. So also was I, but actually way of thinking of mine was different. It was not for the financial front, which I had just looked for. It was my satisfaction, job satisfaction, that I am teaching to the students who are in need. And after means teaching them for all these years, though many batches passed by and went off, still then they connect me. And when they say a word that we can never forget you, you are still there in our heart. That gives me immense pleasure, and I feel I got the treasure. Though I was not paid much well in the initial stages of my teaching part, but still then that kind of satisfaction which I get, that I can never forget. So that is how I feel.
Thank you, Rabia. Let's Pragya, shoot.
Okay, so Vinay, I'll just segregate it, because satisfaction and what you look for depends on the kind of person you are. For somebody like Rabia, hearing from the students can be a satisfaction. For somebody, it is ambition and growth, which is the ambition for a person like me. Probably there are people who value, who would calculate their satisfaction based on how much money they have earned, or what kind of car do they carry, what kind of house do they have. So the first thing which you need to understand at this phase of life, probably it will take a little longer for you, maybe a year or two once you're into your education, but you will find out slowly, you start seeing an inclination towards a particular side of it. And that is the only side which will satisfy you. If you are an ambitious person and somebody asks you to do a voluntary job, it will not satisfy you how much ever good or amazing it might seem. So try to
Yes.
find out your side of the story, try to find out what is it that attracts you. And that is where, that's the kind of thing you should be looking for in your future.
Thank you, Pragya, for that
Absolutely.
interesting perspective. Who's coming up next? Madhu, shoot.
Can I add one
Go ahead,
point?
go ahead.
Yeah, when I furthered, actually, in my college days, whatever I missed, right now, sometimes I didn't use the word regression, but I feel like something I should have, attend that, or else I should have enjoyed that along with studies. I am a person always like, calm going, good boy, and book guy, and all those things. I missed some of the events in life. Later, I realized that okay, whatever, even good boys also attend the parties and enjoy. Even they get the marks, the next day. So I mean, I feel like yeah, I feel like enjoy and balance it in a constructive way, so that you
Yes.
don't regret or you don't feel anything I didn't miss.
Yes.
Some people will say, no, I enjoyed a lot my college days and my school days. Then I feel like they really enjoyed it. So that thing should not come on every stage of our life. That personally I feel it. I also enjoyed, but I feel like little more. If I enjoyed it, that would be more. That's point.
Thank you, Madhu.
Yes.
That little more is never enough. Frankly speaking. Lakshmi, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, my experience, I tell you, actually, this is correct age to save money bit. Actually, this time we can actually whatever we want we can get, but slowly you can save money. That is very useful to you. Reason I have started 23 up to 30, I saved my marriage and everything. I have done my own money. So you should start saving like that. You can do again. You can learn a lot of things now. Reason you are not family man, right? Once you become family, your commitment, everything will be there. So another say 5 years, you need to learn like anything. So you can work late night also, something, whatever you want, you can do. This is the age. How Madhu said, right? He missed like that. But I will not miss. I will not sleep also 48 hours also. I enjoy means I will do with my friends. I will go trip. I will go everything. This is the correct age. As well as you should learn daily basis. You should learn something. You can enjoy yourself. Again, saving money. This I will advise you. Thank you.
Interesting,
thank
Lakshmi.
you.
Who else is coming up? Anyone left?
Yeah.
Rashmi, go ahead. After that, Uma ma'am.
I think he should first target his goal, and then same thing, monotonous life, same shoes you are wearing.
Rashmi, there's been some network issue. I'm not sure.
Right.
Uma ma'am, go ahead.
Develop your another skill, so it will push your life. Your life will be more interesting. I think, according to you are very young.
Interesting. Thank you, Rashmi. Uma ma'am, go ahead.
Yeah, enjoy every moment. Life is uncertain, and do what you're passionate about, and leave your footprints in the sands of time. Whatever help you're doing to others, continue that. Very few people get that habit in this young age. I'm really proud that you're helping so many people. So continue that good work and leave your legacy, in whatever way you can.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Interesting. Okay, I'll go last, and after that, we'll close for today's session. And like I said, this is an interesting idea that we are building on. Let's continue this next week. So, Vinay, for you, all I would say is listen to everyone. Listen to everyone.
Yes.
But at the end of it, put everything that you're listening into your frame. Like Pragya mentioned, you need to find what is it that works for you. And more importantly, I've always told this to everyone who's young. While age is by your side, play, experiment, chase the things which will make you. We often end up especially when we are in that time frame, when people in the start of their career choose the salary, choose the money that they're going to get from the work that they're going to do. That is the worst investment that they make. While Lakshmi said about money, saving money is something different that I'm talking of here. I'm not referring to that.
Yes.
It is required.
Yes.
Like we have talked already. If you go to the previous sessions, we have all talked about all these things. You save at the age of 25 to 30, what you save will multiply and come back to you as time progresses by. I'm not saying be stingy. There'll be others who will be targeting me right now. I'm not saying be stingy. All I'm saying is that the way you plan your finances at this age will be critical. The other thing is Look at what you can experiment yourself with. Even if you have a responsibility to work on something, make sure you try to invest and take time out on things where you are passionate. That is something which will help you in building the long-term career. In the long run, for you to be happy, you have to build that space. If you're working for 15 hours a day in your first job, make sure you still take out 2 hours on working and experimenting with something that you are passionate about. That is what will help you in building and finding the answer to what you want to do in the next 40 years of your life.
Yeah.
Else you could end up, okay, I have a good job, good money is coming through, and you could waste this age of your life where you have a potential opportunity to experiment and explore a lot of things. So until you're married,
yeah, definitely. Great. Thank you.
So,
thank you, Rahul.
That's the thing. I hope you've got a few answers.
Yeah. Yeah. I am noting it down. And a lot of
we'll be sharing the recording, don't
yeah.
worry. So don't worry about that. So, okay, Vinay, you're there for the first time. So let me close the usual way and then stay back after the recording stops and we can have a casual interaction about what we do and how we go about it. So all I would say, with that, we come to an end for today's session, and let me close the usual way. Saturday nights have never been this beautiful for the last 84 Saturday nights now. It's been an honor to be sharing our perspectives, listening to your perspectives, and gaining new perspectives. Thank you for the love that you keep coming back every Saturday night. See you all next Saturday night, 9 p.m. again. Good night, everyone.